What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be talking about Childe. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking me about Childe and everything like that. They want to know if I'm going to build him, or, you know, if I should build him, or what should I do, or should you do this? I personally am not going to build Childe off of the fact that I don't really need him. He doesn't really fit into what I'm creating with my team, I guess you could say. And I don't really like him that much. I think he's a cool character. After playing him a bit, I think he's really, really cool. But I'm going to be showing you guys, or telling you guys about, you know, his two builds that I think you could or should go. I'm going to tell you about a couple of his weapons that I think you could or should use. And then I'm going to show you guys how you probably should be playing Childe from a gameplay perspective. So, first off, talking about his builds, right? Now, he has two builds, in my opinion, that are going to be really, really nice for him, right? Now, obviously, as a free-to-play, this is not going to be the easiest thing to build or whatever, but the first one I feel like would be Noble Set, 4-piece, and the reason why I say this is because, if you guys don't know, he is going to be spamming his ult. He has a ranged and a melee stance. The ranged stance, whenever he uses his ultimate, he gets some of the energy back. And in the melee stance, he gets his ult super quick because of how fast he regenerates orbs from his Riptide effect. So he's going to be using his ultimate a lot of the time, meaning that he's going to be utilizing this elemental burst damage on top of he's going to be having an attack boost for not only him, but the team for a good amount of time. 12 seconds is more than enough time for him to regenerate his ult back. So yeah, he could definitely spam get this burst out over and over and over. So 4-piece Noble Set is one of them, and then the other one would be 4-piece Wanderer's Troop. Now I know a lot of people. Well, I know a lot of people probably have some of this because you get this literally by just playing the game and doing like world bosses and stuff like that. So if you haven't like fed it or done anything with it already, this might be a good thing to use on him. Increases elemental mastery by 80. So you know, Vaporize is going to be really nice with him, getting that double damage off. So there you go as far as that. On top of increases charged attack damage by 35% if the character uses a catalyst or bow. Now keep in mind, he's going to be utilizing his charge attack as well, because when he's in his range stance, you want to be proccing your Riptide effect. So now that we've talked about that, let's go ahead and talk about some of his weapons, right? Now, there's two weapons that are super good for him. Skyward Heart, which is going to be really nice. It gives him crit rate, so now you don't have to build it on your headpiece. It gives you crit damage, which is really, really nice. And then, I mean, this passive right here is just icing on the cake. But the fact that it gives him crit damage and crit rate, and it's a 5-star weapon, is going to be really, really nice. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, it's a 5-star weapon, I don't have it. I got you. Rust is the next best thing. This is actually probably his best in slot as far as bows. It gives you attack percent, which is really good for his normal attacks and for his hydro-based attacks. Increases normal attack damage by 50%, but decreases aim shot by 10%, which is fine, right? Because you're going to be normal attacking with his E a lot of the time. His charge shot damage is going down by 10%, but keep in mind, like, 10% is whatever on top of you getting the Riptide effects, so that's really, really good. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh, well, I don't have this bow. Keep in mind, this is his bow, right? If you notice how it matches him. But anyways, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, I don't have, you know, I can't build that, I can't get that bow, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you can't, this bow right here, Prototype Crescent, is really nice for him as well. Attack percent right here, and then aim shot hits on weak points, increases movement speed by 10 seconds and attack speed by 36 seconds. Now, as I said before, he is going to be utilizing his charge shot because whenever you hit enemies with it, it procs the Riptide on them, right? And so they're going to be taking that Riptide damage on top of, if you hit a headshot or a weak point or whatever, it automatically counts as a crit, which is going to be really nice, and it's going to be boosting your attack. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the test run just to show you guys how you would be playing him. Now, obviously, you can play him however you want. If you want to spam auto attacks in his range form, you can. But as a general play style, this is how you're going to be playing Childe. You're going to be switching to your E, right? And you want to just mark the enemies, right? Now, once you mark the enemies, you'll switch back, and then you'll proc the Riptide effects. As you can see, they're procking, right? It's hitting everybody, right? Alright, now, if I can hit him, thank you. Now, once you get all your orbs, right, you get your ult, what you want to do, you can pop this, switch to your E, and the Riptide is going to give you a lot of your energy back along with whenever you pop your ult, right? So, you can get your ult back super quick. And now that you have your ult, you can go ahead and proc all of those Riptides. Right? Mark the enemies again. Switch back into your regular stance. And start proccing the Riptide. So, like, you're going to be alternating back and forth through your stances a lot of the time. As you can see, he's getting his ult back pretty nicely, right? That's pretty much how you're going to play the character. So, once again, I have my E ability in like 3 seconds. So, once I get there, pop his ult, switch over, get back into his melee stance. You're going to get your ult back super quick. And once you do, proc all of those Riptides. Getting all that damage off. Yes, sir. Switch back. Really nice. Really nice. So, yeah, that is how you are going to be playing Childe from a gameplay aspect. Now, I initially didn't think he was that good as of a character. But after I like I said, after I played him a little bit, yeah, he does a lot of damage. Apparently, right, according to multiple people that built him and tested him and looked at the numbers, number one, he has the highest DPS in the game, right, which I'm not 100% sure or whatever, but I mean, looking from what he does, I can see why. Like, the Riptide is disgusting. So, apparently he has the highest DPS in the game. Number one. Number two, apparently with like Vaporize and setting up a nuking build or whatever, he can hit for 380,000 damage, right? Like in Abyss, right? With the nuking tactic. But like, so yeah, Childe is definitely an acquired taste. I think he's a really cool character. I personally don't care to play him this way simply because I don't like shooting with a bow. I mean, if you guys have watched me play Breath of the Wild, you'd know that. We do not use a bow with Link. We are all sword. That's it. So, all sword. But, yeah. So, I mean, as far as Childe, like, that's how you're going to play him. You're going to switch to your E. You're going to mark a lot of enemies. You're going to switch back. You're going to charge shot. Get your ult. Use your ult in ranged form. It's going to give you energy back. You're going to switch to your E. You're going to get your ult back. You're going to proc all of the Riptides. It's just a really, really, back and forth type of way of playing him. But like I said, I think Childe's a really cool unit. I know a lot of people are looking to main him. If you want to run him as secondary DPS, so like say, you know, this is whoever, right? This could be Beto, it could be ever. You use them, you switch to him, you go into the E, right? Blah, blah, blah. You use this for like 20-30 seconds. Whenever it goes on cooldown, you switch back. You could do it that way as well if you wanted to. But, I mean, he is a main DPS. You can use him as secondary DPS if you don't like using his range form and you just want to use his E off cooldown. But, yeah. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.